Hi, welcome back to Moose Chemistry. This is colligative property solution concentration lesson number 1. In this problem, we're going to be using percent of mass for the first one, which is equal to grams of solute over grams of solution times 100. So what is the percent by mass of sodium acetate in the solution given 112 grams of sodium acetate and 1600 grams of water? All right. So now what we need to do is this. We have our percent of mass. So the percent of mass equals 112 grams of sodium acetate that goes on top, right? Now remember we added this 112 grams to this water, right? So we're going to go 1650 grams plus 112 grams times 100. So our percent of mass is going to equal 112 grams over 1762 grams times 100. So why do we add these two together like that? Well, because we put the sodium acetate into the water, right? So that adds to the total mass of the solution. All right, so now when we do the math, it's going to come up with 6.36% of sodium acetate. All right, so now we're going to look at our second problem here. It says, what is the mole fraction of water in the solution from the first problem? So we're going to look at this first problem. We're going to try to figure out the mole fraction. Okay, that's what we're going to do right now. So we look at that problem. Let's see here. We need to know what the mole fraction of water is first. So we have 1650 grams of water over 18.02 grams of water. Now, where did I get that 18.02 grams? Well, that was simple. I did H, I did two of those, 1.01, and I get these numbers from the periodic table, and O is 1 times 16.00. So this is the molar mass. It's 18.02 grams per mole, right? Okay, so now this will be grams per mole, of course. Our grams are going to cancel out, and that's going to give me a representation of 91.6 moles of H2O, of course. And then we're going to do the same thing for the other solution, which is the sodium acetate. So we're going to take sodium acetate, which we had 112 grams of it. Okay, and then we're going to divide that by the molar mass of sodium acetate. The molar mass of sodium acetate, of course, is going to be 82.02 grams of sodium acetate. And when I get that relationship, I get 1.36 moles of sodium acetate. So I'm going to divide the numbers together here, right? So I'm going to go 91.6 divided, and remember they were added together, so this would be 91.6 plus 1.36, and that's going to give me a total of 0. So the mole fraction of this particular problem is 0. Because when you add these two numbers together, it's going to be 0, basically. So that's it for this lesson, guys. You be snarly, and we'll see you back here at Moose Chemistry.